Hello, welcome back to Builder Nation Episode 3, the series in which we take a club, which in our circumstance is TPS in Finland, and we are going to build up this club to be an absolute powerhouse in Europe. Ideally, we can start bringing the league up within the next few years and start dishing out players and making the country an absolute force to be reckoned with. So last time we played, we had the game against Nistan, which was a nice 1-0 win, I think, which was very late, I think, the goal. No, sorry, it was 20 minutes in. They had a red card, and I think we peppered their goal. Just couldn't seem to score, though. It was kind of embarrassing with the amount of shots we had and the little amount of goals that we actually got. We continued on from that. It's because it's a weird schedule in Finland and the Nordics in general. We did have some friendlies left because the cup is played like a month or two before the season actually starts. So it's kind of like a group stage, and then you go through to further rounds, which you can see down here. Second round is there. We qualified. So from Nistan, we won 1-0. Then we went against VPS, and we scored a lot of late goals, really. I was kind of a little bit nervous because it was 1-0 down for a good chunk of that. We brought it back. Fantastic. Next game was against FC Haka. Again, two very late goals. It seems to be a common theme. I don't know why we can't score earlier, but in the end, a win's a win. We'll take that. We had some more friendlies here, which also we had one against our city rivals, FC Inter Turku. We managed to beat them, which is always great, getting one over the rivals, and one of our league rivals as well, being, like I say, from the same place. It's something the fans will always want to see. A nice little victory, whether it's in the league, in a friendly, in a cup, whatever. A win's a win against a rival. Moving on, we had our final game in the cup, and in this game I did play some of the youngsters. So Oyempera got a game. We had Horton, who played. Hooverinen, I think, was in there last time. Likewise with Hoxer, they're two of our starting players anyway. Pohjalainen definitely played in that. We also brought in Joni Karjalainen, who's one of our youth intake players from last season. He's getting a little bit of game time, which is great. It's kind of weird to see him in a makeshift left back and centre mid. The under 20s is doing some weird things to this team. One thing that I've noticed at the start of this pre-season is the fact that we've had an awful lot of flu epidemics and viruses. A lot of COVID's going around, apparently. I don't know how to get rid of this. It seems to be in batches of, say, like 2 or 3 players, like a week, 2 weeks. You get 3 players back, and then you lose another 2 or 3. I'm not sure how to deal with it. I'm not sure it's maybe something that you can get rid of in a rush. But sending them home clearly seems to not be doing the job because, like I say, another 2 players or something is then contracting a virus the following week, which is not ideal, especially when we come up to the start of the season. I kind of want everyone to be there, to be fit, and vying for a place in the squad. But either way, we're going to move on and have our tactical meeting. So first up, we're going to get rid of Pajala because he's injured and bring Royha into that. I have no idea who we're going to actually put on the bench yet, but we're going to just get that starting lineup, which I think I mentioned in the previous video, what our starting lineup would be ideally. This all looks fantastic for me. Koppinen's our captain and our best goalkeeper. That's probably our best back line. I think Magloire and Jelinek are the kind of 2 rotation players. I did forget to say that Yuri Kinnunen, our backup right back, has been injured and is out for like 3 months. But what my thinking was here is that Asede, who is going to come into the squad, who's going to be our ball-winning midfielder this season, he can play centre-back, and Taimi can also then double up as a right-back. I'm thinking that we're going to go with Pohjalainen as our centre-mid, and where did Royha go? There he is. Let's put him up there. I don't know why I put Kalina up there. Ahanak can come out. Ajiboy can go straight up there. And I think this is going to be our starting lineup. The only difference maybe that I would have done is put Pajala up front, but he's injured. Is what it is. So I think we can move him back down to the under 20s. I think Horton can come to the... Can he come? No, he can't even come to the bench. He doesn't even make the bench yet. Aside from that, this is perfectly fine. Hämäläinen came off the bench and played pretty well recently, so hopefully he can continue with that. I think Karjalainen, no, he should be fine if he needs to come on. That's not a problem. You know what? I always enjoy the first game of the season. It's always like a tempo setter, really. And we'll take a free kick to start with. Marishak. What a signal to the rest of the league that would have been if he popped that one in 4 minutes. We'll throw in Derek. I think we can keep the ball here. I feel like we can recycle possession quite well from what I've noticed so far. Oh, what a cross. Osede over to Stojkovic. Stojkovic then brings us our first goal of the season. We absolutely love to see that. I think we can get a nice little counter off here, which will be great. Boy. In and out, in and out. Quite poor. I do like the fact that we've got possession. It's started to build up from last season, which wasn't on camera. We've started to build up that possession, which has been really nice going into this season. I didn't really expect to do that just yet, so I'll take it. This is the recycling possession that I was talking about before. Big cross in. Anyone. There we go. Royher. 2-0. This is a real statement of intent. Could we make this 3 before the half? That'll pretty much eradicate any half-time team talk that they have. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh, it's unfortunate. But 10 shots, 3 on target is not bad at all. I'll take that going into the second half. The lion's share of possession, 2 clear-cut chances, 2 goals. We're looking very good statistically. Let's pump the fists and let's take it up another gear. Let's really kill off the game. I did notice that in the friendlies that half of the team was a little bit complacent, especially some of the newer players. At 65 minutes we could start bringing on some changes. Let's have Karjalainen have a game. Kalina can come play Register because he really needs to get some experience to be able to play that role properly. Hoxer's not having the best game. I mean, gives us a good reason, a good excuse to bring on Sundman to get some game time. I'm thinking I really want to bring Hammerlinen on, but at the same time I really don't want to bring off Stojkovic. Oh, I think we can only use 3 subs now. I swear this was 5. I mean, whatever. I guess I'll take that. Yeah, so 3 subs now. I wonder why. I didn't really check the rules because it was 5 last season. I don't know why it's gone down. Unless that was just like a one season thing, or it was just the league change means different rules. I don't know. I'll have to check that. Dying embers of the game. I think we're going to hold this one out 2-0, which is a good result on the opening day of the season for us. I don't know where this team had finished in the season before, but 2-0. What a great start. I'll take that one. Absolutely loving this because our assistant manager is doing all of our press conferences. Is there a team that you consider favourites to be relegated this season? FC into Turku. Good old John Allen, the shithouse master. What a response. So moving on from that game that we had a few days ago, I think it was maybe 5-6 days ago. I'm actually going to put Hammerlinen on to start the game because I really do want to play him. We're going to bring Pyla onto the bench for Karjalainen. We're going to have Anas on the bench for Kalina. In fact, we're going to start him. He needs a little bit of time. We're going to bring Jelinek on because he was a big player for us last season. And any more changes that we're going to make? I think I really want to get some good points on the board before we start having like Chris Horton playing. I think I'm going to bring him to the bench and take off Rantanen and run with this for the next game. In fact, I'm going to start Pyla. So I really do like him and think he could be a very good player for us. He just needs the game time. Point the finger. Pick up where you left off last time. The media keep talking about us having some big unbeaten streak, which I guess carries on from last season. So I wonder how long that's going to last. And I guess the assistant managers get a lot of questions about what's going to happen when the bubble bursts and all that kind of stuff. But I'm glad I'm not dealing with it. Hammerlinen, that's unfortunate. Another corner. Actually, are we working to play for set pieces? No, I think we should because we do have some trading on them from time to time, and we do have a custom set piece in play. Just us playing today as well. Let's get a leg in. Okay, nice. We have the ball back. Hanek, I'm looking for a good game from you today to show why you should be in the squad. A little bit of tiki-taka, loving this. Everyone's going to touch the ball. Real team goal coming in. Never mind, overhit ball. Not the most ideal. Oh, here we go. Is this going to be a goal? Of course it is. That's poor. We had a great opportunity. Overhit ball by, I think, Huverinen. Let's have a little shout at these in a second. Maybe they've... No. Oh, man. I'm going to have to fire these up. I can't be dealing with this. We're getting battered at home. I think there's got to be show me something else. I think it's going to have to be done. I need to have a little word with Pyro as well. The fist. You can improve, motivate him a little bit. I think we're going to go attacking from here. We've got a nice early highlight. Hopefully it will be ours and not another goal being conceded. I don't like this. This game looks like it could be a very tough night for us. No, he's offside. Thank God. Maybe a formation change. Hammerlinen's looking like he's having a stinker, so let's bring him off. Let's bring Royher on because he played very well the other game. Ahanak did absolutely nothing. I think that is all of our substitutes. I think now we have the most creative team that we can have. Off the bar. How? Oh my God. We really need to get something out of this. I mean, I'll take a draw. And as the clock is starting to tick down, Matichak's going to have to push up. We'll throw him as an enganche. I don't know what to do here. And we'll go very attacking. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this game. This is poor. Come on. Swing it in. Who are you swinging it into? Stojkovic, super sub. It's gone in. Goal line technology. His point is at the watch. We're not going to get another chance though. We don't get another chance. Oh, Stojkovic. The good thing about that, I guess, is he come on and made an impact. But we should not have conceded those 2 goals early. That was really bad. Our XG is better as well. Like, our possession is pretty average. Our shots, we pretty much doubled them. Like, we're not being clinical enough, and I'm really not enjoying that. Plus, they had a goal ruled out for offside. Let's thrash some arms here. Start getting our point across because that was not good enough. I think we're going to have to start criticising some trainer levels also because just not good enough. We need to shout at them as much as possible right now. Criticise, point finger, very disappointed with your training. And this guy here, well, he didn't really play well last game either, and that's his first proper game in. And then on the other side, we can praise some positive training because these, now to be fair, these 3 guys here usually are pretty much the top performers in training every single week. So I think we're building a good relationship with these 3 players in particular because of all the positive chats that we keep having. But either way, tough one to take. We did play the game before, so we'll probably drop to like probably about 6th, 7th, maybe next game, depending on how the results go. It's a long season, and this is our schedule coming up. We do have Inter Turku, which I think might be the next game I bring on camera because that's the big rival game. I think I'll play against this because I think this should be an easy game for us. So I think I'll do that off camera. I think we're going to come back and we're going to play Inter Turku, maybe HIFK. maybe even go for a triple header and go against VPS because I think they was a decent team last season. But either way, we'll work all that out and I'll bring it to you on the next episode. So make sure to subscribe to keep up to date and know when the next episode is going to drop. And as for me, that's everything. Peace.